Alright, we should be live. So all that's left is the Inferno trophy. Woohoo.
You also have to still finish the game again.
Yeah. Which hopefully that I didn't make it too much longer last night after yesterday, because I did find quite a few stuff. You'll see on the those little planet missions. I mean, the planet missions only should take like about what 5 more minutes tops so each. I did see this thing right here. It's like I don't think we saw this last time. Let's see. It's like, eh.
Can't work on things with things shooting you.
But this is normal or easy. I forget what I picked.
It's normal. At the same
normal.
time, if it still cancels out
Damn
your actual thing, you still can't do it. This is why speedrunners get so pissed off at games. Something that could be very simply done with something shooting you, leaving you with a quarter of your health left at the end. Not allowed to do it because, well, if you get shot, apparently it stops the fucking wireless connection from working.
Yeah. And it's like, rest through the pain. Oh, that was a simple one.
Are you expecting random missions you found by scanning planets to not be simple?
A little bit. I was expecting a little bit more for that one, at least. Yeah.
This game helped champion the idea that you just shove a bunch of crap in there and say, I added content, and the games are
Yeah.
open world now have just all quality.
Yeah.
That's why now almost every single one of the open world games you play, you spend about 70 hours looking for a tiny little pebble located on a beach out of 80,000 pebbles, and then you have to do that again 3 more times.
Yeah.
For different types of things, like pebbles, or gauntlets, or
Eggs.
goblets you drink out of, or someone wears a hat and you gotta shoot it off their head in such and such amount of locations. Some bullshit like that every time.
That reminds me for like Assassin's Creed, I think it's Brotherhood or something, one of the trophies in that you have to kill somebody with a broom. And that's a pain in the butt to find somebody using a frickin' broom, if you wouldn't believe.
We're just gonna ignore the fact that the fastest way to kill someone with a broom would be rectally. Killing someone with a broom? That's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Down you go.
Oh, their headlights really help.
We kind of already knew that. I mean, again, they, even when they're invisible, they have fucking headlights.
Boy, the AI here is great, isn't it?
There's AI in this game? I mean, at least your allies have spent less time in front of you in this game than Mass Effect 1.
That
So
is
they're
true.
improving.
Yeah. It's like, I have no idea where I'm going other than toward the shiny light.
Kinda how this entire area is gonna be, Kit.
Yeah.
Saves them a lot on actually having to detail things out, and it probably keeps you from noticing that you're probably in a location that you fight in another level that they just shoved a fucking
Oh, I
green
wouldn't be
fog
surprised.
filter onto.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is something that was reused, yeah.
Killed that one. Thought I was.
Eesh.
I'll take it.
Get climate change technology. I was like, why would they even need that?
Change of plans, Commander. Urgent message coming in from the Elusive Man. Patching him in through the...
The elusive man wishes to speak to you immediately.
Hey Shepard, don't you think you're dealing with a few two planets? How would you get back to saving colonies?
Nah. It's like, I still gotta build my team more.
Shepard, we caught a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their homeworld.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
Alright, so we should be able to get some of the armors right now because of this. Let's
Oh, it's a good thing. Means you can get closer to finishing.
Yep.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
I think with that line right there, you would know. That would be kind of impossible for them to.
Radar scans do not detect
Judging
any
by
hull
the
breaches
size
outside
right there in
vessels.
that last
I
image,
detect no massive
it's probably
activity
about the
sources.
same size as
It
the
appears the
Lofred.
drive core is offline.
And we know they're working
Roger,
together,
we'll send
so,
it to you. Good luck.
Oh well, just get on the ship.
Yeah, it's like, shut up and get on the ship.
Unusual ship design. Hard to track lines, angles. Disturbing.
Like a giant insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an
We
access
even
node.
mentioned the fact it's basically bugs.
The ship's
Yeah.
signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
Could find missing
Defense
columns
towers, my ass.
if they're still alive.
Yeah.
Same containers as on Horizon.
Especially since it's been a while since
Can't
since
imagine
that mission happened, I would imagine.
completely controlled by the collectors. My God. What happened here? Why would the collectors just leave a pile of bodies lying around?
Test subjects from control group. Discarded after experiment was over.
Excuse,
There are
but
worse
no,
things than
that's
death, like being a
actually
test
kind of
subject for
stupid when you
twisted
keep in
aliens.
mind what the collectors are actually fucking
This
doing.
was wrong.
Yeah.
Inhumane.
They're melting
Collectors
people,
needed to
Kit.
kill for
Yeah.
experiments, couldn't
So
influence
why would they be
policy.
having, quote, test subjects and just leave bodies laying around? Why would there be bodies left around? They could literally melt them.
Exactly. You would figure all these would just be suits and everything.
Hell, I'm pretty sure even the suits melt when in that one scene, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there wouldn't be no suit there either.
Nope.
Plus, also, isn't that kind of like one of the only times you actually see a pile of bodies?
Basically here, yeah.
Really showcasing that whole test subject thing.
Yeah. It's just basically to make you be like, why are they doing that?
That's a collector.
It's more just to make you see how bad collectors are in this case. They're
True.
just trying to show you how evil they
See
are.
if you can figure out what they were up to.
They don't want to put actual effort into showing you the evil, so they instead wanted to pretend like they were evil.
Yeah.
Is there something we can use in the data to give us an edge?
These are only preliminary experiments, but they reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to Trace's collective
They're proving
formation
my
from
point right there, by the way. I was stating that they weren't making a human reaper.
Protheans.
They were making a collector reaper.
The Protheans didn't vanish.
They just stated on the thing that they were doing some kind of tests involving the genetics of the collectors and humans. See if they could merge.
Them to suit their needs.
I.e., they're trying to
That-
make more collectors or such right there. If they could
Which would
with them,
mean-
but
Wipe out the
since
Protheans.
No.
they can't,
What it-
they're...
They turned them into monsters
No.
and enslaved them.
No?
Still, they're
Seeing
working
as
for
they're
Reapers now,
mulching
and
people
we
and
have to
putting
stop
them inside a
Sure don't want to be
reaper,
turned into that.
this would
Let's find what we
mean
need before the
that
collectors come and
chances
salvage
are
this vessel.
the collectors were made because they couldn't genetically make the Protheans fit inside, well, make a Reaper function. So instead, in the reproduction process of Reapers, they were planning on using the next species in line
Oh.
for it, and the collectors were reforged. The Protheans were reforged as a collector in order to work with that. And yeah, you get to choose one of those trainings. Congrats.
Yeah, so it looks like I finally get the chance to either use an assault, a shotgun, or a sniper.
Anti-material rifle.
Sounds good to me.
The Colt of the shotgun will accept this. Now-
So much nicer having my rifle back.
But in this regard, this means that for some reason, Prothean genetics weren't compatible. So instead, they had to use. They turned the Protheans into the collectors, and they are now planning on making a Reaper using human genetics instead.
On the
But
ceiling.
they're mixing the two so that they could make a
Too
collector/Prothean Reaper using humans' compatibility with the Reapers, apparently.
Aha!
Which, by the way, is still stupid because they could apparently reorient code genetic code as necessary to create a new species out of old species, but apparently can't make them compatible even though there's about 1,000 or 1,000,000 or whatever fucking amount of Reapers that would have existed by now that they
Yeah.
could have used for the testing processes. You can't tell me that these super genius race that apparently knows how to wipe its own existence out from anyone knowing about it, hide for all this time, only show up and do this, at some point would have thought, we're running into a lot of incompatible species. Maybe we should do some tests, see what's different about us than them, and then mix them together.
Oh my god.
So many pods could depopulate all terminus systems. Still wouldn't fill them.
They're gonna target Earth.
Not if we stop them.
There's a control panel on the platform. Maybe something we can use?
Lack of collectors seems odd. Alive or dead. Suggest caution.
Edie, I'm setting up a
Hey,
bridge
thanks
between
for
you and the
that,
collector
little
ship.
know-it-all.
See if we can get anything useful
Yeah.
from the databanks.
But yeah, speculation, no matter what, this still comes off as incredibly stupid. Giving them it's a problem that giving them the benefit of the doubt actually makes it worse.
That can't be good.
Even this stupidity, like, they already could have guessed this. We didn't think at all to section off parts of the ship
No, of course
to make
not,
it so they
right?
couldn't take it over or nothing like that. It's not like hacking attempts are a thing.
Wait, I just found another problem too.
I managed to divert the
Edie
majority
doesn't
of the
interact with any other thing until you activate her after the collectors attack the ship. So she shouldn't be linked up to any other part of the ship, except for
Yep.
her AI warfare,
Correct.
and that shouldn't
And
affect
yet-
any other part of the ships.
There's someone else in
And yet, linking her into this gave them access to the entire ship's systems
Exactly.
and allowed them to shut off power to this thing, etc., etc. Yeah.
Yep. And it's like, oh.
finish the download before I can override any systems.
Then you'd better get it done fast, Edie.
Stay frosty, people. They're coming.
And again, that could have just been avoided had they just decentralized the system, which they basically imply they already had that decentralized from Edie, until
Yeah.
they didn't. And this is still going to be a struggle for you. Get ready to construct additional pylons. That's armor too,
Yeah.
You should really aim for him first.
Seems like.
No offense, but he's going to have the arcing shots that are going to knock you out of cover because of bullshit logic that they've designed their AoEs for.
Yeah.
Okay, now you can work on the collector drone some. Not collector drone, damn it, Scion. He'll be back up in a moment, don't worry.
Yeah.
I'd say give him about 5 seconds or so.
There
It took
he
more than
goes.
5 seconds.
I will direct this personally. This is what you face.
Oh yeah, we reprimanded the Krogans for committing genocide, by the way. Remember that in the first one?
Yeah.
You know what the ending of this game kind of shows, right? The collectors being completely fucking destroyed because the Reapers abandoned them right after you destroy their entire settlement.
That is true.
But that's a good ending.
Assuming control. There is no pain. There is no fear.
See, that got blocked
We
right there.
didn't
Yeah.
take over a Scion. That would suck.
Yeah.
Is fragile.
There you go.
And he took her into, and he took down the dock.
No pain, Shepard.
Isn't it sad that you're
Boom.
still playing with Donald and Goofy?
Yeah. Ah, damn it! Stop dropping down. Yeah.
What to say, Donald? I caught that. Just kill it. He's not gonna use it. You're gonna have plenty of Harbinger. Go ahead and just kill him.
I am simultaneously fighting collective firewalls in over 8,000 nodes. I am tasked to capacity.
Hey, you know what would have helped you in that case, Edie? If you could have just segmented the stuff ahead of time so they couldn't have taken control of it. What could have really helped is if they just had a backup system on the side for if ED fails, and then just had a hacked that hack setup that automatically reformats Edie upon failure.
Cannot hurt me.
And Edie could have easily lost that fight in no time, been shut down because of it, and then had the backup take over, instantly fixing the problem.
Yeah.
Tear you apart. The forces of the universe bend to me. We are your destiny.
I think he's shooting any fire anymore, Kit.
Where the hell are they at?
Like I said, I don't think they're doing any more fire anymore, Kit.
I don't even see where they are.
I know. I
Well,
think
I'm
they
dead
fell
now.
through the floor.
That's probably the reason why.
Gravitational pull. Phasing through floors. That's a thing.
I need to finish the download before I
Oh boy, I sure fucking love this mission.
Uh-huh.
Stay frosty, people. They're coming.
Enemies inbound.
Intervention is necessary.
Holds down.
I will direct this personally. I know these.
So I think his fire goes through basically the entire for Harbinger, which is,
Yeah.
yeah, perfect.
It freaking vaporizes him, his armor.
So you might as well just sniper rifle the Scion's gone and just try and utilize him for the armor of Harbinger. It's basically an instant win against Harbinger that way.
That's what it seems like. Though, since he's almost...
I'll most likely miss.
Never mind, he's dead now. Again.
Oh hey, I could have guessed. You have a sniper rifle that fires as fast as you want. Just fucking revive them, take out the Scions, etc. I'd say don't use a sniper rifle on him though. Since the barrier is what you need to get rid of, I'd say use warp to get rid of it, or pistol, whatever. Okay, now, yeah, simple enough.
Yep.
Fixes the problem instantly. That's 21. We just need 4 more. And Harbinger shows up plenty.
84%.
Edie, get us out of here.
I am simultaneously fighting collector firewalls in over 8,000 nodes. I am tasked to capacity.
How many of these things are there?
Don't do too much, you gotta have him take over. That's why I was telling you to take out the Scions.
Stop,
Did I
Shepard.
do that?
You will not stop me.
I'm pretty sure it's timed how many he can take over, kids, so
Yeah.
killing them off fast only really slows, well, makes it harder for you to get your kills.
Do the trick.
Bless you. Okay, it looks like he's all that's left.
Well, you might as well kill him then. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Good job. Hey Edie, how's that going now?
You must manually
Yeah.
reestablish my link to the
Like, oh, it's fine now that you've cleared everybody out.
You could have gotten so many more of those if you were just more focused on taking out the Scions and Harbinger than the Peons.
Yeah, I know, probably. We only got 3 more.
You hope.
And
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress.
well, I'm also having to make my way back out of the base, so there's gonna be the 3 right there.
It is unusual.
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection
Hey,
protocols.
naive.
He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
We don't have time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
Everyone since the beginning of the game. Cerberus is bad. Cerberus is evil. We should just kind of not trust them.
Yeah, I was like, well, we don't have time to point fingers. It's like, that seems more like that would be the renegade option.
Commander Shepard, when he finds out that Cerberus can't be trusted. Whoa, shit, I didn't know they couldn't be trusted. Why would they do such a thing?
I don't know.
Around the corner, take the door on your right.
Headed for combat.
We gotta wait for Harbinger to take them over.
There he is.
Good job, Kit.
I know, right?
Your destiny.
Eh. And that didn't finish him off, surprisingly, that time. I guess I need to hit him just peek him a little bit.
I guess they're slightly stronger now.
Neutralized.
You know, I would say that there's probably an interesting little situation that could have been happening in all this if they weren't targeting humans.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, if they were targeting every other race and not humans, then they could have made a very interesting case for the idea that the Reapers take the species that discovers them and turns them into the next wave, like the Keepers, the Collectors, etc.
True.
But since they're after humans, you know, the people who know about them first, that kind of throws that out the water.
My attacks will tear you apart. You will know pain, Shepard.
It would have made a lot of sense, honestly. Shame they didn't go with something like that.
Yeah.
It would have also explained why Cerberus would have actually sided with them in Mass Effect 3. Because it meant humans would survive.
Basically.
Neutralized. Headed for combat.
Try and keep one really injured sometimes,
There it is.
because that's usually what he takes over.
Yep, that's what I was trying to do with this one right here.
We had one just a moment ago that you killed that was kind of low, so I figured I'd point that out.
Got it. And now it's probably like 30 seconds, so I can probably let this one die.
Yeah, I'd say about 30 seconds.
Ow. I was like, stop poking, stop going down when I go up.
Okay. Leave him be for a moment and he'll become the next one.
Yeah.
Never mind, just fucking kill him.
Yeah.
I thought those screens were outside my room for a moment. I was wondering what dog was killing what.
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
Sniper rifle time!
That's what I was thinking too.
okay. The more you shoot, the less accurate your shots seem to be.
Basically, huh?
So just try and be a little slower.
Hostiles to the right. Just burn through any armor.
Yeah, that did nothing.
Yeah, not really,
That
huh?
put him really fucking close to death. At least Harbinger doesn't take anyone over in this part, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's because this thing's here.
Would have been funny if he did right then.
Nothing to help.
Nothing.
Yeah, you take like one. I'd say if he uses the thing, it takes like 1/20th of his actual armor, so you're gonna have to get him real low before you can use it. A little bit lower. Just yeah, now.
There, I think that got him.
It should have, but at the same time, I guess maybe that wasn't number 3. Guess that could have been only number 1 or number 2.
Edie, we've got a problem here.
A temporary setback on firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through firewall 7164.
No one's gonna question how this advanced AI apparently is equal to the power, technically superior to the power of race of literal synthetics. You do realize Edie has basically proven that she could just take over the Reapers, right?
Basically, she could, huh? With how much she's able to hack through them, the collector system.
She's apparently taken over a collector ship.
Yeah, at least enough to hold them back and everything well enough.
To hold them back, not only that, but she's apparently able to control their doors, and they can only like counter it slightly temporarily, which she can just undo. So it's just minor setbacks is what it is. It's basically null and void. She can take over a collector ship, and since the collectors are basically supposed to be Reaper conduits, this would kind of heavily imply that the Reapers themselves use at least some of this technology.
Yeah.
That one didn't count either. That or we were further off than we figured.
I guess so. There it goes. Like, assume this.
Okay, should be far down.
Okay. Hey, that should have vaporized him. That should have gave me it by now, I think.
Well, but apparently not.
Unity!
Good thing you're invincible using that, huh?
Yeah. Oh, use it. There's another one of them.
All they have to do is let's make humans the target and make more humans are the successors. And they could have fixed some of the whole problem with the Reaper psychology in this game.
There it goes. Incineration specialist.
I'm wondering if some of those times we were trying to use it,
And
he
it's
had
7
to
minutes.
activate it right before.
There we go. Finally. Game 2 is platinumed.
Yeah. It's 2 down. Too many more to go.
Yeah.
couple of years, there's going to be a 5th one.
I imagine that one will probably take place in the Andromeda one.
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those
No,
robots
it's
are about to
already showing N7 destruction and stuff like that, and part of it literally has Liara on it. So no,
Let me see. Shop.
they're going to be reviving Shepard, Kit.
Let's see. I want this one. Strike. There we go. Well, that move works well against those.
We're out of time, Commander. We have to go.
You heard the man. Everybody onto the Normandy. Move!
Strap in, people. I'm gonna make him work for it this time. I can't dodge this guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here.
Specify a destination, Mr. Moreau.
You know, this probably also would be a little bit of a spot where you could, where you should make sure you have all the, at least some of the equipment on you for the ship upgrades, because yeah, you need that. You're gonna need that in the final round.
Edie knows where you are because Edie knows where you're not. And as such, Edie utilizes methods of calculating where you are not and where you are in order, well, where you are not and where you are going in order to figure out where you are.
Shepard, looks like Edie extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
Edie told us the distress call originated from the collectors. You betrayed us, just like I knew you would.
1 to 100 real quick.
We're at war. The collectors are taking humans, and every minute we waste is
I'm not
doing
even
more
sure
than
you were
we
that
need.
fucking rude when you were a fucking
We're
rebel.
supposed to be on the same
I
side.
know, right?
I can't trust you.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget Edie. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
I don't risk people. There are always alternatives.
You may not like being on the receiving end, neither would I. But the facts are with me.
Which, if
As
anything
much
from
as
the
we
comics
fought
I read
before,
last night
these
seems to be
decisions
he
need
was.
But more importantly, it paid off.
It's almost as if the comics and the games weren't linked together properly.
The Reapers and collector ships use an advanced
Kid, they were
identifier
made by the
explosive
same
system
exact
to
people.
relay
I know.
To
I don't-
cooperate things from the game.
I know.
And totally are not canon because the people who like this game will say anything isn't canon, even if it's in the little fucking game, in order to make sure that nobody can question the logic.
I get the feeling this isn't gonna be
I
a
Fallout
still
fan.
don't get that.
Fall-
Yeah.
Fallout fans do the same thing.
Shortly after they boarded.
Oh, just because they had aliens in Fallout 2 doesn't mean there's actually aliens in the universe, because those were part of an Easter egg that was put in the game, even though it was put in the game officiated and literally shows up in other parts of the game that aren't Easter eggs.
Along with 3 and 4, right?
Unnecessarily.
Well, 3 and 4 were made with different people, so that's the entire point of it. Is everyone's upset about the fact Fallout got aliens in it in 3.
Of course, Shepard.
Ah. It also the comic explains why his eyes are blue like that and everything because he touched a Reaper thing like in the like in that DLC one.
Used us. Needed access to the collector database.
Blah blah.
Necessary risk.
The real reason is he augmented his fucking body.
Yeah.
We literally see other people with augmented eyes in the series.
Exactly.
Shepard. I have also
Once again,
determined
it was an
the possible
asinine
location
logical
of the
reason that they
collector
had to
home
add an
based on
excuse for it that
navigational
already
data from
had a
vessels.
vague understanding of their universe to excuse it. This is my point. They didn't actually need to explain certain things that they had to put extra time explaining, thus putting their own little explanation.
Yeah.
Make mistakes. The collector home
It's like they could have kept it completely and utterly vague.
The core is
But
just black holes
nope.
and exploding suns. There are no habitable
See, if they
planets
really
there.
wanted to explain how some of this Reaper stuff went, they could have actually utilized something else in Mass Effect 1.
Radiation shields.
Because between this and the second game, well, this and the first game, they had a situation which no one really knew much about Reapers. We had seen in the first game that Reapers can take over augmented bodies. We also heard from Siren that Sovereign had him further augmented. They could have easily argued that augmentation allows the Reapers to take you over.
Yeah.
This would have meant anyone who has augments in their body would be at risk. But that's not what happens. Literally, people just around the ship the technology, any of the Reaper stuff just start to be fucking mind warped into believing everything they say.
Mm-hmm. Hell, this
Yeah.
also makes me vulnerable because now I have parts because of them recovering me.
What if the collectors are waiting for
It
us?
would have made you
wanna build up a
vulnerable.
team
It would have
to
made
take that
Miranda
kind of risk.
vulnerable. It would have made, I think, Garrus vulnerable.
Yeah, because
Would have
Garrus
made
now
Jack
probably
really
has them.
vulnerable.
Yeah.
There would have been actual risk to some of these characters, and some of them no risk.
Yeah.
At the same time, it would have made perfect sense when fitting in stuff. Even the melting people down and turning them into a Reaper thing, the people who aren't augmented would most likely work better for it.
That is true.
See, this one little thing would have explained the plot and gotten rid of so many plot holes. But instead, Reapers can just take over minds anytime they want, proven by DLC for this game, proven by the first game as well, and argumentation to points. The fact that they literally made genetically enhanced bugs that they control with their minds, yeah. A lot of these things are not technology-based.
Yeah.
It would have also explained why it is that the elusive man turns into their goon later on. Then again, that one would have still been much better explained had they simply had a situation in which the humans were not the targets, but every other race was, and the humans were the ones who were supposed to be turned into the servants later on,
Yeah.
like the keepers and the collectors. Because by doing so, they would have easily gave the elusive man a reason to work with them, being as Cerberus it has human interests in mind against all others. So, making sure humans aren't fucking wiped out would have made the most sense. It would have literally just a couple changes to the plot would have changed exponentially how consistent this all is.
It's not
Yeah.
communicable, but I have less than a year to live.
Are you feeling sick? I could get the doctor.
No. Though I suppose that is a part of it. My mortality has me dwelling on things. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
That's not the choice I expected. Why didn't you raise him yourself?
My body is blessed with the skills to take life. The Hanar honed them in me. I have few others. I didn't want that life for Kolyat. I hoped he would find his own way. If he hated me, so be it. He would not have shared the path of sin. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
Let's see. This one.
Grunt seems very agitated.
Grunt's also
You may
got
want to
his
check
good.
in on it.
Chambers said you're tearing up the place. Something wrong?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something. With my hands. More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know. See? Why do that? What's wrong?
Okeer didn't imprint anything to help you figure this out?
I see pictures of old battles, voices of warlords. But this is a blood haze in my head. I want control. When we're moving, fighting, I focus.
Someone needs to just give him a magazine, probably a nature documentary magazine, give him some lube, and then leave him alone for a couple hours. He'll figure it out. You come back and find out he figured out he can just slide around with lube on his shoes.
Has a number of autopsies on file, but nothing on a living
Way to
Krogan
become
has
the
been
even more
Krogan are reluctant
master of
I'm an even
movement.
more efficient killer now. I can slide up to them instead of running, Shepard.
They will never let stuff like that leave the home world to Chunga.
This saved my system completely. Now I punch more things faster.
I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness.
Would be kind of interesting concept. The idea of a person who is spending a lot of time around what seems to be people going through puberty issues, but every single time they give them a solution, it's always taken as way too innocent. Oh, there's some lube, here's some paper towels. Wow, that lube and paper towels did wonders on cleaning my desk.
Yes. If I hadn't joined Cerberus, I'd be abducted by the collectors right now.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your help. You remember Sidonis, the one who betrayed my team? I found a lead on him. There's a specialist on the Citadel named Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear. Sidonis was seen with him.
Where do we find Fade?
I've arranged a meeting. We'll meet him in a warehouse near the Neon Markets down on Zakera Ward. Thanks, Shepard. I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
It's like, I like that little bit right there. It's like, so there's this guy named Fade, and like, yeah, I'll help you do it. I was like, really? Oh, well, okay then. Good. Finally.
You have to wonder, being as he's been with the Paragon Captain, well, Commander, since the first game, how little does he actually think of you that he's just like, I have to convince you to work with me. There's no way you'd help me otherwise.
Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and recruit Talia now. Get everybody on. I need to the other to the Justicar as well too, don't I? Yeah. Actually, I don't need Morton now.
Shepard, our data indicates that Tali is somewhere in these ruins. There is considerable Geth activity and an environmental hazard. Solar output has overwhelmed Hastrom's protective magnetosphere. Exposure to direct sunlight will damage your shields.
Probably after this I should actually do Jack's mission and everything, because I'm getting close to that 80%. Because that's when the bug hits and everything.
Anyone else having heat problems with their shields?
So we'll fight from the shade, but no hiding.
That almost seems like they were making a Spartan reference.
Dropship, big one!
Down you go.
Wait.
The fuck? Oh.
Fuck up?
No,
Fuck.
Brent got right in front of me.
Good thing everyone else is immune to the sun. Can you imagine how much of a hassle it'd be for everything you're on your side and the enemy side if they died in sunlight?
For us, I'd be continuously down both party members. Although it wouldn't be as bad because the enemies would also be dropping like rocks too.
Yeah. You could almost make an excuse that the Geth had some kind of radiation protection to stop that from happening, except the fact that it also doesn't happen to your party members.
Yeah.
This might be.
Dropship, big one!
We've got company.
Oh, you know what I should do? I need to turn that stuff back on. I only turned
Turned
the
off?
Yeah, I turned them using the squad powers off so I would be able to use the flame stuff and everything without it being on cooldown at times when I needed it.
Inopportune times.
Yeah, inopportune times. But now that I got it, I might as well turn it back on so they can use their own moves.
Well, I guess Kasumi does need to kick more balls.
Yeah. Otherwise, there's no reason to bring her then.
That should come in handy.
She has proven her worth more than anyone else in your squad, really. Except Morin. Morin was useful for a moment.
Yeah. We'll
But
have to
then
see
turned
right
out that her
there if
power-
we'll have to see when we get her and everything if she's leveled up or not.
You can't get more at this time. You're going to be working with Samara.
Yeah. Oh.
Music was that?
Huh?
Never mind.
That was Shockwave.
You also didn't notice the musical score it kind of had to it either. I know. I heard it. You just did.
Yeah.
Impact shot.
Hey, the sun is hot.
Hmm.
It's probably as hot out there as it was here today.
Oh yeah. I know everybody's getting a freaking heat wave right now. Although,
Darn you, global warming.
although it wasn't too bad for me today here. I think it's like maybe.
Except when it gets cool, then
35.
it's suddenly global cooling.
Exactly. I mean, it's not like this happened before, right? Oh wait, it did when we were growing up as kids.
That's impossible, Kit.
Oh, where else
Don't
did
you know
Captain
global
Planet
warming
come
is
from?
going to destroy us in 12 years. And as such, if it was happening when we were kids, we'd be dead now.
And it's like,
So it's a
really?
newfangled concept. They hadn't thought of it 12 years ago.
My shotgun is now my gun, my regular gun.
Basically running around with an M98B that's just downsized on caliber.
Yeah.
And hey, you get to keep him alive this time.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely be able to keep him alive because I'll be able to blast through everything.
How are you holding up? We can be there in a few minutes.
Take it slow and careful. Direct sunlight fries your shields all to hell.
At least it only damages them and everything. It doesn't frickin' destroy the thing that causes the shields to be around to work. Actually.
That would actually mean changing up how the game plays, Kit.
Yeah.
They wouldn't want to actually make a person have to play the game differently than it's supposed to be played up to this point. That would make people have less fun.
Yeah.
It wouldn't provide a new challenge, which slow scenarios like this don't provide a new challenge, since how many times do you actually run into areas where there's no sunlight?
Now, explain this. He says the door is blocked now. That sure don't look blocked to me.
You can't climb over a statue like that, Kit. Do you think you're some kind of acrobat? Or trained soldier who has been taught to climb? No, you're a ship captain. You guys, at the most, just know how to walk forward.
Punch you.
Man, why did my invisibility work? I think he's hacking.
It's like Commander Shepard's hacking.
How you know? Well, he saw me coming even though I was invisible. Are you playing a Geth? Yeah. Well, he probably saw you coming because of the big fucking light on your face. No, he must be hacking. I hit the light off. They should make a multiplayer for this game with PvP where you can choose sides. That would be hilarious to see complaints like that with people playing as Hunter Geth.
3, I think, somewhat had something like that.
You can't tell me you wouldn't find it hilarious just finding chat logs of people bitching about people seeing them because they're playing a Geth that turns invisible with a glowing fucking light on their face.
Yeah. No, I don't. No, that's...
I was there. You have a big glowing light. No, I don't. I had the invisibility on. You couldn't see me. say though, I really think that that's kind of lame that they have the eye visible like that.
Yeah.
Maybe they should have just had the eye visible when it's invisible like that when it's moving around or something. I don't really know, but it just seems like they could have handled the invisibility better in that regard. If they were really that worried about people not being able to handle an invisible enemy, they shouldn't have put it in the game.
Yeah.
You defeat the entire purpose by making it very obvious where it's at, especially where its weak point is, while it's invisible.
Yeah. And yeah, actually, no, I think it was just I think it was just what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, well, here we go, Death Prime.
Unlock that fucker to death.
That's why I enjoyed the thing right there. Fucking stun locks them.
It's saying that with surprise. I was just stating what you did. You stun locked the fucker to death.
Nothing left.
It's next to impossible to get accurate solar measurements. The radiation keeps burning out our equipment. This sun shouldn't be.
They even state right on the thing that it was burning him out. So yeah.
Yeah. Got some rocket ones.
Going dark.
It's like, wee.
Charges are go. Move it or lose it.
It was definitely fitting.
Yeah. I mean, see, it's like, oh yeah, that's totally blocked back here. They must have zero upper body strength.
You literally could have climbed over that. Hell, you could have gotten boosted over that.
Yeah.
You have a Krogan with you.
Exactly.
He could have literally threw you with one arm, supposedly, with how supposedly powerful they were.
I wonder if that counted as a as a melee kill.
Probably.
Nice shape.
Then again, you also didn't get any renegade points for it, which is just proof of
Why do we care?
lack of thought for how Paragon and Renegade works.
Yeah.
The sun must have been normal back then. So much space. Walls of stone. It's amazing. I wish my friends could see it.
she wished for you to come here.
Yep.
I guess she needs to be careful what she wishes for.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Tally, it's Shepard. I'm sorry. Everyone here is dead. Any survivors must have fallen back.
We knew this mission was high risk. Damn it. And what are you doing here, Shepard? We're in the middle of Geth space.
You made it.
I thought you might need a hand.
Thanks for coming, Shepard. It means a lot to hear your voice. Carl Rieger and what's left of the Marines got me into the observatory. From where you are, it's through the door and across the field. I got to the data I needed and I'm safe for now, but I've got a lot of Geth outside.
It looks like somebody sealed the door against the Geth and the console is damaged. Can you get it open on your end?
Let me see. Yes, I can do it. Here. Should be unlocked now.
It's like, yeah, I brought Grunt here just in case. Right there, Grunt, charge the door. Wouldn't that have been a neat little feature right there? If you had Grunt with you, you could open some locked doors you couldn't open.
That was necessary programming, less of a thing, you know.
Yeah.
Well, more of a thing, I guess you could say. Whatever. See, it's just proof that they understand the problem with the glowing eye, by the way, since they apparently have drones that can turn invisible. This means the Geth even acknowledged this problem and still put it on their invisible robot friends. At this point, Geth invisibility is just a prank, bro.
It's a thing for the bad troops so they can get rid of them.
I don't like Jeff. That's a good thing, right? No, it's not. Well, what's your plan for it? I enlisted him in the Hunter program. Best joke of the year.
Like, you're an asshole, man. Come on, die. Die.
I don't care. Joe sucks. Joe's just a family Geth. You won't believe this, honey. I've gotten into the Hunter program.
That's entertaining.
One more.
It's like so much ammo. Yep.
Up front.
Down you go. Ooh. Going down.
Right on your ass.
You can't get there.
Nope.
It's like, sounds like another one like the other night.
Oh God, Colossus!
Get down. This is why I follow you, Shepard. Big things. Get to cover! Squad leader Cal Rieger, Migrant Fleet Marines. We talked on the radio before that dropship arrived. I still got no idea why you're here. This ain't the time to be picky. Tally's inside over there. Jeff killed the rest of my squad, and they're trying to get to her. Best I've been able to do is draw their attention.
Are you sure she's still alive?
The observatory is reinforced. Even the Geth will need time to get through it. And it's hard to hack a door when someone's firing rockets at you. The Geth are near platoon strength, but the Colossus is the worst part. It's got a repair protocol. Huddles up and fixes itself.
I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna use my collector beam on it when I get close.
Closer, one of the bastards punched a shot clean through my suit.
We need to get to Tally. Got any ideas?
Just one. I'm not moving so well, but I can still pull a trigger. I got a rocket launcher that the sun hasn't fried yet. You move in close. I'll keep the Colossus busy. Maybe even drop its shield. With luck, you'll be able to finish it off.
You didn't hear any of that, did you?
It's like, no, I heard, but I had you muted.
Wasn't asking your permission. My job is to keep Tally safe.
Yeah.
We don't have enough people on our side for you to take one for the team. Stand down.
I'm not gonna stand there while you run into enemy fire. They killed my whole squad.
And if you want to honor your squad, watch my back. I need
It was
to
worth
hear
standing up for that one talk.
Yep.
All right, Shepard. We'll do it your way. Hit him for me.
So now he'll stay back in cover, more or less.
Yeah, that was why you chose to be the Paragon here, Kit.
Yep.
Oh, hey, they have shields and they have armor. You need to get trophies for those, don't you?
Yeah, not no more, at least, thankfully. Yeah.
Going silent.
Ow.
That didn't even take your entire shield. You might as well just fucking run up there then, huh?
I know, that's what it looks like. Sheesh. Although these little grunts right there will take my shield.
Going dark.
Just have your own big grunt take care of them.
Yeah.
Just pull out your shotgun, Kit. Just pull out your shotgun. No, that was just unfortunate.
On the ground, now!
And now...
I'll put them down.
You should have saved those and used it on the robot.
Used what on the robot?
The zappy zap.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I used the collector beam on all of them, more or less.
You still have ammo.
Yeah.
So you didn't use it.
I should have used the nuke on them.
It wouldn't have killed anything.
I know. That would have been extremely
Except you.
funny. Probably. Too bad I couldn't get it until until it's her mission.
I would never have made it out of this room.
Because that's where it is and everything.
Mission has been a disaster.
And yet, you would have never been able to use it even if you had it from the beginning.
Exactly.
That's how shitty that weapon is.
Yep.
Whatever the reason, I'm glad I could help. Once you deliver that data, I could use you on the Normandy.
I promised to see this mission through. I did. I can leave with you and send the data to the fleet. And if the admirals have a problem with it, they can go to hell. I just watched the rest of my team die.
Maybe
And the real reason she was on treason charges has now just appeared.
Captain's as good as you said. Damn Colossus never stood a chance.
If need be, the Normandy can get you out of here, Rieger.
The Geth didn't damage our ship. As long as we get out of here before reinforcements show up, we'll be fine.
Actually, I won't be going with you. I'm joining Commander Shepard.
I'll pass the data to the Admiralty board and let them know what happened. She's all yours now, Shepard. Keep her safe.
I can't wait for him to end up being part of the project that gets killed off and thus doesn't show up at any point in the game afterwards.
I think he's on the council ship and everything.
Cerberus saw footage of you in action, Talizora. We're looking forward to having you on the team. Your engineering expertise will really benefit the mission.
I don't know who you are, but Cerberus threatened the security of the migrant fleet. Don't make nice.
That's why you're here, Tally. I need people who aren't Cerberus. People I can trust.
I wasn't part of what happened to the migrant fleet, but I understand your distrust. I hope we'll get past that as we work together.
I assumed that you were undercover, Shepard. Maybe even planning to blow Cerberus up. If that's the case, I'll loan you a grenade. Otherwise, I'm here for you, not for them.
If it helps, check out the
No,
Normandy while you're here.
really?
We've gotten a few upgrades.
I'll get Talizora the
Don't worry,
necessary
she'll also
support
handle your
to
grenades.
access our systems.
Please do. I can't be part of your team if I don't know how the ship works. Remember, Shepard, these people thought enslaving Thorian creepers and Rachni was a good idea. I'll be in engineering.
Don't forget to
Yeah, and
introduce
you
yourself
thought
to
it was a
me.
good idea to
The ship's
save
new
them.
artificial
So,
intelligence.
yeah, I'm still not seeing why everyone seems to like Tally. In fact, she's just coming off as more of an aggressive bitch this time around. I mean, he's literally trying to be nice to her, and she's fucking glaring daggers at him.
Well, that last comment definitely would be something to glare daggers at with.
But literally, even when he agreed that he understood not liking Cerberus and actually sympathized with it, she was still pissy at him.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I got
Think about that.
spam.
Take a moment to think about that. You're in a situation. You have two people you just met a bit ago. You saved one of their lives. And you've explained to them multiple times, you're not a fan of Cerberus, it's a job.
Yep.
And then this other person comes on and they're like, yeah, I don't really like Cerberus. Cerberus sucks. And you're like, I agree. Cerberus does suck. I work from his job. And they just fucking look at you like you're just trying to be fucking nice to them. To try and lull them into some kind of false sense of confidence. And they're just being overly rude to you no matter what.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you at any point say something nice to them after that? So no, Tally is quite the fucking bitch. If people actually paid attention, they would understand this, and she wouldn't be nearly as popular.
Yeah.
You like using slam.
You know what?
So welcome to the jam.
You You know what? I need to. I forgot. I forgot. Next one mission I was gonna say I was gonna do with Jax. It's like we'll go to Ilium after. I was like, I blinked there for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Save, just in case. Okay, let me see what this is. Heavy slam. Yeah. Yeah, heavy slam works better, I think, because the cripples sometimes usually they're just behind the boxes and already, so it's like, yeah.
I forgot how much I hate this place.
Plus, also killing someone who's crippled in the middle of a war zone is kind of a war crime.
Kind of a douchey move.
No, war crime.
Ah.
Something's distorting the sensors.
You're not allowed, according to wartime law and shit like that, because you know people really give a shit about that shit.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to kill someone who, if the battle is over with and you see an injured enemy soldier, you're not allowed to kill them.
Okay, let's get on the
Huh.
ground.
Yeah, it counts as a war crime.
That's interesting.
Because you want to know what's also a war crime? Shooting medics. Do you know what happened a lot? Shooting the fucking medics. In fact, it happens so often that many countries started dressing their medics to look like regular soldiers, which at a later date was deemed an, quote, illegal action because no one could tell where the fucking medics were, so they had to start putting patches on their shoulders and shit. Yeah, trying to hide the medics so it wouldn't be shot was considered also a problem.
I want to watch this place burn.
Hide me, doctor.
Had a fun thought. The idea that you trying to protect yourself was basically illegal.
I was like, no, you can't hide right there. That's me.
No, you can't get behind the box. I have to be able to I have to be able to hit you, guy. Otherwise, it's not fair.
Yeah,
You're
otherwise
gonna be healing people, and I can't kill you.
It's not fair. It's like, teacher, he's cheating.
The elusive man request.
Sounds like this facility went rogue.
He didn't say what
He didn't say anything. He just said the elusive man.
I remember escaping to this room, fighting here. I felt firmer through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
Which, by the way, they never actually explain what happened at this facility. They got the shit all over the place. They have small hints. Early on, they made it seem as though Jack caused it. But if you pay attention, Jack talks about how the shit hit the fan, she escaped and ran off.
That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved it.
They never actually give a better reason than that. Just shit hit the fan, they ran off. She was supposedly the only really powerful child here. Something happened that set all these chains of actions off that led to her escaping, and you'll never hear an answer as to why.
Exactly.
But we had to understand why it was the elusive man was indoctrinated before Mass Effect 2.
Subject Zero is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate. All subjects besides Zero are expendable. Keep Jack alive. Understood. I'll begin to
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me, the guards attacked me, the automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
That you had all that shooting you and you still somehow got out of there alive does open that for interpretation. You're fucking telling me like an 8-year-old child escaped from a facility like this with all that trying to kill them and didn't end up with a fuck ton of holes through them?
Especially considering how deep hers is and everything in this place. But she had to come through this way, basically, that we're going through.
Plus, keep in mind the fact that she was apparently caught by a prison, so it obviously shows that at some point someone had to have been able to take you down, but apparently this heavily armed facility who was doing research on you specifically didn't have the means of stopping you, even with fucking automated turrets and shit like that. Nah. I'm bullshit on that one.
Yeah.
Oh well, at least you're getting to fight a bunch of deformed Krogan.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
The other children must have died in great numbers. Even then, they were part of the experiment.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
And by the way, just because I'm saying Tally is a bitch, doesn't save Jack from being a bitch either.
So strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch. But then I'm a little girl again. Shit. It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
They've seen us.
One down. They kept children here.
It's a two-way mirror? My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
He's like, alright, let's plant the bomb here. Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be funny right there? You plant the bomb, and then the ones that are the Krogans ahead of us, along with the guy right there, just basically get dead and exploded.
Entry 1054, Telton facility. The latest iteration of Pergnum went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
You can't help what they did to others.
Oh, they totally weren't.
You don't get
Why else would they have all the kids here and keep pitting you against them?
the
Yeah.
rest. That's who I am.
You move on, harder and tougher.
Definitely tougher. That's why she's such a pansy ass about the whole thing.
This should come in handy.
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... Who are they? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
There was a lot going on.
I was dumb. I keep my eyes open now, and I always shoot first. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
Which, by the way, with how most of this stuff is going on, there's a good chance they didn't torture children here either.
Yeah. It just
Contrary to
seemed
what
like
she's
it
making it seem.
because, yeah.
Hey, Aresh.
Well, I mean they might have because you would maybe cracking them or something might help. Might help with the mental stuff and everything.
Chances are what was going on is they had experimented. They experimented. Some of the stuff was pretty rough. Probably why it wasn't being utilized by the Earth yet, even though the Ascension program most likely had started afterwards. And in doing so, they were testing to see the limits of what biotics could actually handle. They most likely used children, because simple fact is that's how that kind of stuff usually works whenever they're trying to do anything like that. Old people apparently aren't adept to new technology. Who could have fucking guessed that one? Though, yeah, this is all speculation on my end.
Yeah.
Either way, yeah. Chances are, the way she's talking about the thing and the way he's sliding kind of makes it pretty obvious that things were not as she claims them to be. I would not have been surprised if there was like an actual lore explanation for that, but then that would make Cerberus look good, and they don't want to make a corporation look good in this game.
No, of course not.
Coming in close. Sergeant Krogan. Coming at us. Contact wrong way. Headed your way.
There we go.
Only room left is my old cell. Whoever Aresh is, he's in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this, but a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew, how to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
Literally not trying to justify it.
Yeah.
Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
So we're just gonna ignore the fact we just said we're gonna blow the fucking place up. Got it.
Yep.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy. and
You're
he's never
going to
gonna
blow
restart
it
this
up
facility.
either way.
You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Fuck. Get out of here.
It's like he's
Go.
crazy. He'll never restart it. How do you know he won't?
He's not worth chasing. Not
And it's like if he's crazy
Apparently
enough, he could possibly.
maybe.
He also has the money to apparently hire people to come back here and rebuild the fucking place.
At least to keep him around for a full year and everything.
Nothing's
A
changed.
solar year. Solar years are different than actual years.
Yeah.
I'm correct, they're usually longer.
That I'm back in this bed.
So yeah, he's
I
had
used to
that
tie
money
sheets
right
around
there.
my wrists and try to rip them
And
off.
enough to restore the place. Again, he made it very clear he was going to restore the place and start it working again, meaning he has
I
the
used
money
this
to do
table for
so.
everything.
So it
was like my best
seems.
friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic.
I mean, I understand it. Also, that the ones he hired right there were about to turn on him because there wasn't much junk here worthwhile. But still,
Man, he was part of that children program where they apparently tortured and murdered children constantly, and blood apparently still is stuck on the wall looking almost fresh.
yeah.
Instead, I stopped him.
Keep in mind they apparently could never get it out of the wall because she's saying this was one of the first few guards she ever used her powers on.
Yeah. And that guy's been here for a full year. Oh, well, more than a year apparently.
But keep in mind that she was here for multiple years in the first place as well. So yeah, the first power she used did that to someone, apparently.
I thought that
And
was
they
when she
never
was escaping from it and everything. It
No,
said.
pretty sure she said that was one of the early times she used her power on one of the guards before she escaped.
Huh.
Jack and Miranda are in the middle of a disagreement. Can you head it off before they tear out a bulkhead?
I'll deal with it.
Take pictures.
Touch me, and I will smear the walls with you, bitch!
Enough.
I'd be for that.
Both of you.
The cheerleader won't admit what Cerberus did to me was wrong. It
Jack's a
wasn't
bitch,
Cerberus.
but Miranda's
Not
also a really
Clearly
piece
you
of
were a
shitty
mistake.
person.
Yeah.
Screw you. You've got no idea what they put me through. Maybe it's time I showed you.
Our mission is too important to let personal feelings get in the way.
Fuck your feelings. I just want her dead.
You both know what we're up against. Save your anger for the collectors.
I can put aside my differences until the mission's over.
Sure, I'll do my part. I'd hate to see her die before I get a chance to fillet her myself.
You two gonna be okay?
It's a good thing you came by when you
I would have been able to stand on the wall.
As long as she does her job, we'll be fine. Thanks, Shepard.
Yeah, Miranda has nothing on Jack in that regard.
Basically.
It's not even a contest. They can try and make it seem like she's been enhanced by Daddy a few times, but at the same time, Jack was literally a fucking super soldier experiment.
Yeah.
We literally saw her crush like 5 fucking drone robots at one time.
Basically.
Shepard, I've got a problem and I may need your help. but I need to ask you something first. I need to know if I can trust you. Some of this might involve fleet security. Cerberus cannot be involved.
You have my word. If necessary, I'll contact the elusive man to make sure he stays out.
Don't
Ah,
bother.
yes,
He
just
just
like
might.
giving Russian our
I
nuclear
haven't given
codes.
you enough. I just received a message.
Don't
from
use
Admiral
these
Theron.
now.
Yeah,
The
don't
Admiral
attack
Theron
these
has accused
15
me of
places.
I'm scared, Shepard.
Where was it?
What
No,
happened to
16
Victoria?
places, I think. Yeah.
There's a hearing with members of the Admiralty
Going
Board
to
acting
talk
as
to the
judges.
person who you don't want knowing about the thing, to warn them not to do the thing.
He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment
I believe what your
is
dad is
exile.
probably thinking at this very moment is,
I can never go back.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us. Whenever we have time, I've gotten the migrant fleet's location.
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
Definitely. With the right supplies, I can
Huh.
fortify our shields. The collectors cut through the Normandy
picture
barriers
I was looking at.
immediately last
Oh.
time. My upgrades might give us
Yeah,
better
you want me to pay attention. We already went through
No.
this story once. It's the same thing twice.
I understand.
Whenever we have time, I've gotten the migrant fleet's location.
I'll get back to you, Tally.
Talk to you later.
There we go on that.
No messages for you, Commander.
Alright. Now we can go to Ilium. It's like I wanted to get that thing out of the way because, yeah.
Because why exactly?
I was like, because I don't trust that they fixed that glitch.
A glitch?
Yes.
What glitch? You don't think that they might have improved anything in the remaster kit?
I know a few things were fixed, but not all of them.
Oh, really? So things were fixed, but you don't trust them to have fixed glaring issues. But they fixed things.
Yes. Yes, I do find that extremely funny right there, how it's...
Are
they
you sure
fixed
they
some
fixed things in the
things.
first place, and that it's not just a placebo effect?
Yes, I am certain they did because, like the guns in one
Some
and everything.
YouTube video online told you it happened, and you just believed it, didn't you?
It's like, no,
No, really?
because I saw
Really?
that in the when I played through the first one on it. It's like, cause the first time with the sniper rifle in the first game, I wasn't freaking going all around like a drunken sailor and everything.
So they fixed the first game by making it worse.
Well, they fixed the at least the sniper part.
If you're hurting for things to do, maybe after.
Thanks for taking care of that crate. Anyway, this is Eternity, and I'm Athena, a sorry matriarch and bartender. Get you anything?
I'd like something to drink.
Sure. I'll set up a tab at the drink kiosk. Knock yourself out. Literally, if you want. Just don't drink anything for Turians or Quarians. Does nasty things to your insides. Once saw Krogan drink a liquefied Turian on a dare 6 or 7 centuries back. Nobody came out of that one looking pretty.
Thanks for setting up the drinks.
Right. Don't eat the nuts in the Red Bowls. They're for Turians and Quarians. You'll get cramps.
Mystery drink.
Oh yeah, pretty sure you still haven't done the job that you were supposed to be doing for the jackass.
Yeah, Conrad.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm here. I might as well, huh? Boy, that lasted long. Oh, full room. I must have the alcohol tolerance of a freaking god or something.
I'm looking for the best tech upgrades you have.
Of course. I can help you figure out
It looks like they're shutting down the whole building. There's a lot of damage. Why didn't we make backups? How hard is it to... No, I'm sorry. We'll find a way to deal with it.
I like the fact that even centuries, probably 1,000 years in the future, that question of why didn't they have make backups is still fucking happening.
Yeah.
You know where I can find Serena?
She's not here anymore. Oh, you're the one she was helping out. She took a job off-world. Didn't say where. She gave me something for you. Looks like a message.
Oh yeah, seems legit. You don't seem suspicious at all.
Not even a goodbye.
You could just fucking delete it.
I was on my way to a new life when the new burst arrived. The bitch is dead. I assume that means your friend is alive and he finished his job. Tell him if I ever see him, I'll buy him a drink.
I was hoping it was a distress call. Then I was gonna suggest you go back, restart the area, and just delete it instead.
Yeah.
Sometimes you say these things, and I don't know. Maybe it's because you had a Batarian father.
Wow, you're pulling that on me?
You know Irinia won't even talk to the non-Asari customers. It's like she's turned pure blood into her religion or something.
I heard she lost her daughters when the Geth attacked the Citadel.
Right.
And she blames every other race except Geth.
Here it is.
Can I help you with something?
I talked to an old friend, Conrad Werner. You told him that the Eternity Lounge was selling red sand.
Oh, you're Conrad's friend. Yes, that place is really dangerous. I should know. I'm an undercover cop. Did you get me the deed to the bar? I need the deed to, stop the red sand dealers.
I softened up the bar owner, but you need to go in and finish them off.
Really? Are you sure?
Absolutely. You just need to close the deal. Go in.
Yes, because this is the Paragon option.
For her to get her ass whooped.
Here, I'll set you up for a discount. Thanks for the help.
Yep. Paragon.
This would be funny. Alright.
Didn't the bitch at the bar say she was going to use the fucking gravity singularity on the person or something?
At least on Conrad, but I imagine she will on there. We'll have to go take a look-see after we do this little thing.
His name is Char.
Yeah, you're getting her killed now. Good job, Paragon.
Should be funny.
Once again, the Paragon is going to kill more people than the Renegade at this rate.
He's serious. Serious, as in talking about kids. Char is a great guy to date, but for something permanent... Krogans live long lives. It's not like dating a human where you just stick it out for a century till they die. No offense. It made me wonder if you really
You even looked pissed off under there.
He can't have them any other way, you know, because of the genophage.
That sounds like a question you should ask him.
I did. I don't think he realized that our kids would always have been Asari. Non-Asari don't always get that we're not taking alien DNA, we're just using it to randomize some of the genetic information. Anyway, Char was quiet for a long time. Then he said that he'd love our girls no matter what color they
Kind of sounds like he doesn't understand. And everything.
Quiet for a long time because he was thinking.
Yeah.
He's a fun
That's
guy,
rare for
really
Krogans.
smart,
Exactly.
for a Krogan, and he's got a good job as a transport technician. It's
See,
fun
really
to
smart,
be
especially for a
mercenary
Krogan.
girls
She
who
even
dare to push
acknowledges
for
that
a few
he's rare for a
centuries, but
Krogan.
Yeah.
eventually you hit the matron stage, you know? Then you get your back tattoo removed, let your scalp go back to its natural blue, and settle down with someone dependable.
You need to talk to
Tattoos
your boyfriend.
basically
He's just gonna
like
keep
that
shouting
doesn't
poetry
exactly
until you do.
work with some of that.
know.
They really
Still,
should
I
have
like
used a
him a
different
lot.
race for that, or
No,
didn't
I
design
like
them
him,
that way
but I
for
don't know if
that
he's
kind of
permanent Bond
joke.
material.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's obviously crazy about you.
Is he? I mean, what if he just wants to have kids? Am I just his baby-making machine? He said I wasn't, but...
If he said that, then you either trust him, so you have nothing to worry about, or you don't, and you've already decided.
I guess I hadn't thought about
I
it
guess
like
I'd like to
that.
point
And I do
out to
trust
that
him,
that
if
he has
said it.
already agreed
I'm
that
going
he's
talk to
willing
him.
to have children with you
Giving you a discount
that
if you
don't
turn
even
me.
have any kind of real connection to him.
Yeah.
He can't really treat you as a baby making machine in that situation. They're basically not his kids,
Yeah.
and he's still willing to have them with you.
I have never called you that. No, but you're thinking about it. You think it was easy growing
All
up
right, let's go see what the
like
let's go see for the bar first. Then I'll start the Justicar one.
I need minimal heat increase. And
This is a recall notice. All users of Koros brand medical radiation systems are asked to discontinue treatment. Or for credit toward the exciting new Koros brand radiation personal defense.
Damn it, this is just a misunderstanding!
Tell it to the judge. My surveillance vids caught your extortion attempt from 4 different angles.
I was misled! I was told that you had agreed to sell!
Take her away, before I have my bartender throw her out.
It's still an okay outcome. I guess this
Yeah.
time, Paragon didn't get her killed.
The undercover cop from the weapons kiosk just got arrested.
Why, it was a sting. What? Why?
How in the fuck is that a Paragon option?
I don't
White lies
know.
are only white lies in situations in which they're not hurting someone. You're actively hurting him by telling him that lie.
Yeah. I almost want to say she was a fake too because of that.
This is fucking asinine.
It
The
is.
people who
I
made this
agree.
game are idiots.
What? No. But she said, but she was pretty and blue. She wanted to get coffee, and she smiled when she said coffee. I'm pretty sure it was a euphemism. I screwed this up, didn't I? I screw everything up. Damn it, I'm so stupid. Who was I to think I could do what
He
you
turned
did?
into a fucking child suddenly.
You did fine.
Yeah.
Thanks for holding the reins while I was gone. It's good to know that someone cared.
Really?
Really. You did a great job, Conrad. Now please go home. Let me take it from here.
Can do, Shepard. And thanks. It's really good to have you back.
Seriously, in the first game, he wasn't exactly a fucking petulant child. But there, he literally fucking threw a small tantrum. He stomped his foot and everything.
He did. Yeah, I mean the first one was he was just being fanboyish and everything. This
He
one
was
he
kind of a
then he
fanboy, and
became,
this one he's literally a fucking child.
Yeah.
He reverted to 5 years old. What is with this series and turning characters into children as they age?
I don't know.
What's it going to be coming out today?
Hmm?
Oh, it was, earlier today I felt a cold breeze hit me while I was outside. Made me think rain was on the way.
Ah.
Hey, look, I'll take another look at
It's
the
been like that all this week for me.
Hell, I'm pretty sure it wasn't 96 degrees for you.
Samara's still at the commercial space
With a
port,
humidity of
Porter.
80.
You can hear
Yeah,
the
not
at the
that
pedestal
much.
on that balcony over there.
Yeah.
Let's
Today
see.
sucked. So one really fucking cold burst of ice wind kind of seemed odd. Not even joking. It blew. It felt like someone just put me in front of an AC unit.
Nice. Let's see, it's 71 right now with a 51%
It's 82
chance.
here.
With a
It's
51%
dark.
chance to rain.
It's not quite dark out there yet. It's starting to darken significantly, and it's still 82, Kit.
Yeah. I do love how the sun now stays up so late now. It's like, daylight.
I'm a night
Where do you
person.
think you're going?
I mean, so am I, of course.
I'm taking my
But
kids to Omega, Detective. You're not
I
going
kind of
anywhere,
don't like the
Merchant, not
sun
until I
setting
solve this
setting
murder.
at like 4:30 in the
I had nothing
afternoon.
to do with that. It was those
I do.
mercenary
People can't
thugs
watch
you
what I'm
can't seem
doing.
to get rid of.
The victim
Honestly,
should
if I had it
resist
my
further
way, I'd
and
have
not
lights set
willing to
around so that I could do work at night.
Have like a
It's better
generator.
than daytime.
Showed up. Everyone says she might go crazy.
Well, if I had my
and
way
start
on that
killing.
regard, I'd be setting the lights up to solar panel
Some are mentally
systems.
unjust, so I'm sure you have nothing
Let
to
it
worry
get
about
straight.
taking
Well,
forward.
let it heat. Well,
Finding the
warm up and get
station if you need it.
charged in the daytime. Then use it at night.
Yeah.
The daytime while I'm sleeping.
What do you want? I've already got mercs wanting to kill me like they did my partner. I don't need any more trouble. As if that weren't enough, some Asari Justicar showed up this morning. All the natives are scared of her. I've got to get off of this world.
Has Samara actually done anything yet?
The Asari say that Justicars are lethal in a fight. And if they so much as smell corruption, they start shooting. The thing is, corruption isn't that hard to find around here.
Tell me how to find the Justicar.
She's in the alley where my business partner was murdered. A detective sealed the area, so you'll have to talk with her if you want to go there.
I should go.
I wanted to be a Justicar when I was young. Every Asari does, I guess.
Nice guns. Try not to use them in my district. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
If you've got a score to settle with Samara, take it somewhere else. I've got more than enough trouble here already.
I need to recruit Samara for my mission. Then we'll be on our way.
Justicars usually work alone, but they are drawn to impossible causes.
Best kind.
If you're getting her out of my district, I'll get you to her ASAP. She's at the crime scene.
You know, a place basically run by Asari, you would figure would have some kind of rules and stipulations in case of this sort of situation happening.
You would, yeah.
Code won't let her be taken into custody.
So we're just supposed to assume someone. I'm guessing since Liara Tassoni has as much power as she does, she has some kind of sway or at least influence here. But I'm just gonna, for the hypothetical, I'm gonna go ahead and say she's running the ship. You're gonna tell me an Asari.
Well,
Liara Tassoni has thought at no point in the future that they might run into someone on this planet who was seedy enough to bring a Justicar here, or one of these other individuals here that they have to deal with.
Yeah. Well,
To put
remember
in any
her
kind of
mom was.
stipulation in that regard.
Yeah, remember her mom was one of the big heads and everything.
That's my point. That's specifically why I used her as the hypothetical.
Yeah.
And then the reason I say I use her as the hypothetical is because, well, no proof currently that she is the top dog. Just someone who works here. But the fact that she can control everything does kind of imply quite fucking heavily, like a 2-ton block, that she is in fact in control of things.
You through.
Basically,
Watch
huh?
yourself. There's merc activity back here. We're waiting on backup.
But the point still stands. Simply put, Asari, who run this place, at no point thought a Justicar might show up And they already know Justicars complete their job even if it means apparently murdering innocent fucking civilians. If we're to believe that the Asari police officer isn't corrupt, because she kind of heavily states she's corrupt.
Yeah.
I mean, she literally says the Justicar, like Samara, only attacks corrupt people, and then actively states she's worried she's going to be killed.
Right on your ass.
That would be like someone saying, "This gun only shoots bad people." Whoa, don't point that at me.
Those were my best troops. Tell me what I need to know, and I will be gone from here. Where did you send her?
You think I'd betray her? She would hurt me in ways you can't imagine.
The name of the ship. Your life hangs on the anthem.
The Asari Justicar not be viewed as worse in this case.
Basically, I mean, hell, she's dead if she tells, and she's dead if she doesn't.
The thing is, she just said that Morinth would do worse things to her. Being completely honest here, I don't think that's the case.
As Morinth would basically hollow her out and everything, and then she die, but she at least gives the quicker death.
This one here has at least, what, would she have given the information if she said, well, if you give me the information, I'll make it quick? I kinda doubt that would have been a good negotiation tactic.
It's true.
Which, by the way, she still killed her without getting the information, which means she still did a horrible job at negotiation.
Yeah.
Also, I find it funny that Samara will just actively just slaughter people like this, but we're supposed to see Morinth as the bad guy because she picks people out of crowd once in a while.
Yeah.
I cornered her here, but the Eclipse sisters smuggled her off-world. I must find the name of the ship she left on before the trail goes cold.
Honestly, currently, Morinth is the best girl out of the entire group, Kit.
Yeah.
She likes your personality. She's not a bitch. At least she didn't act like one. She's actively trying to have a good time. Yeah, technically Morinth is best girl in this game so far.
Yeah, and hell, we were actually trying to, and actually she realizes what she was doing was wrong and everything later on when we had talked to her and everything.
Kind of a big fucking problem, Kit. The mass murderer who's been alive for a couple centuries, slaughtering people wholesale for sustenance and just the thrill of it, is best girl when your choices are daddy issues, bitch, and techno bitch.
I can't wait to see how this goes for 3 somewhat. If there's anything special for it.
You hadn't even realized just how better Morinth is than the other ones at this rate, have you?
Like I said when we were playing the Paragon one, I've never played and never done that with her. I didn't even know that was a possibility until I watched the video. That's a thing.
I'm just saying that that's hilarious when you really think on it.
I'd like to avoid killing you, Detective. Unfortunately, the moment my code dictates...
Even Samara here is kind of a bitch. I mean, she's literally sitting right next to the person she's threatening to kill, saying, if you don't let me go, I will kill you. I would really hate to kill you, but I will do it. Can you just imagine having someone who wants you dead like 5 feet from you at all times during the day saying, if you slip up even once, you're going to die?
Hello again, Earth Clan. Did you speak to the detective?
Why are the mercs after you?
I know nothing about any mercenaries, Earth Clan. I'm merely an innocent merchant trying to make his way in life.
The Eclipse are out for your blood. I need your help to break into their base. Shouldn't we work together?
Yes, you're right, Earth Clan. I'm desperate. I've got angry mercs after me, and now this Asari Justicar. Let's talk. I smuggled a chemical onto Ilium that boosts biotic powers in combat. It also is toxic. I may have, forgotten to mention that to the Eclipse, so they are perturbed and want to kill me.
I need to get into the Merc base. You're gonna help me.
I do have a pass card they issued me to bring my goods in. Well, I had to return that one, but I happened to make a copy. Take it, but be careful. Each Eclipse sister commits a murder to earn her uniform. They are all dangerous.
Get ready to fight. Excuse me. Retargeting.
Yeesh. I was like, come on, break already.
You should have aimed for the head. Toxic clouds boost your party's biotics, but can kill you. Guess who's about to die? Good fucking job. The clouds don't leave, Kit.
Yeah, they do.
Remember?
They just
Pretty
take
sure we
forever
just-
to disperse.
Then they don't leave. You really shouldn't. Okay, they just face the wall.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what I was
phasing
trying to
to
do.
the wall.
That's what I was. That's why I kept shooting her.
Headshot.
Like, head is almost as big as your scope, and you still missed him twice.
I'm an expert marksman.
Hey, you got a shotgun.
Yeah.
It's a scimitar. Oh, this room seems empty from the small bit that I can see. I wasn't just in a gunfight, so I shouldn't be prepared for one. Good job hiding, lady.
Wait, stop! I didn't fire my weapon once. I pretended to because the other Eclipse sisters were watching, but I didn't really shoot.
Whatever.
Remember, renegade option is the good one here.
Yep.
Not one of them. I'm new. I thought being
But
all
I
normal
guess you can't
mercenary
do
would be
that.
Cool, but I didn't know what they were really like.
What do they do here that you don't like, Eldora?
I thought we'd be flying around the galaxy shooting up bad guys and stuff, right? But no. They just sell red sand and illegal weapons.
No point has Eclipse ever given that impression.
What does Ardat Yakshi mean?
It's an ancient Asari word for something that I thought was just a superstition until now. It means demon of the night winds. I didn't think they were real, but the boss said this scary lady was one.
What do they do here that you don't like, Eldora?
I thought we'd be flying, but no. They just sell red sand and illegal weapons tech. They even smuggled an Ardat Yakshi off-world.
What ship did they use for the smuggling?
Wow, I have no idea. It was a few days ago, and like I said, I'm new. They didn't tell me anything.
Get out of here, Elnora. If you so much as jaywalk, I will find you.
Yes, sir. Okay, I'm going. Thank you.
Don't worry, you're gonna give the information to the police. They'll capture her later.
This might be useful. We've been spotted.
Hey Kit, did you know you've been spotted? I didn't figure all those bullet holes in your liver made it clear enough.
They should soften them up.
I'll put them down.
It's like I'm not really using it as a sniper rifle now.
Well, that's the benefit of a semi-auto rifle, Kit. That power is so weak. It's like someone just said, hey, what if Scion powers were something you could do, except they sucked?
Basically, yeah.
That is a massive gunship. I can't even see it. Ah, must be a Battlefield player. Oh, I've been shot. Move slightly to the left.
Eyes up front. Combat drone ready.
It's like, let's line up this shot nice and slow.
Nice shooting.
Well, it's official. Little baby Elnora is finally a full-fledged Eclipse Merc. I earned my uniform last night when I killed that ridiculous bolus. Up close, exploding rounds. Blew the little bastard's suit wide open. I can't wait to see some real
It's a
action.
good thing criminals just confess all their problems on the middle of a recorded line. Dear Diary, I slaughtered 30 people last night. The cops have no idea.
Hey, and we actually some do. I mean, you've seen the Facebook stuff, right?
They are professional killers, though. This bitch is supposed to be somewhat professional. She didn't even put this on Facebook yet. She apparently in the middle of a fucking compound just went, oh, I'm just so excited, I have to post.
They've seen us.
Oh, is she figuring other Eclipse Mercs are gonna hear this and go, oh, exploding rounds, good job.
Probably.
Really, because from the sounds of it, I'd be going, wow, we might want to give you a second going. Apparently that was way too easy for you.
Change weapons.
Oh.
This looks like a shipping manifest. It shows the Pitney 4 sold 2,000 units of Minigen X3 to the Eclipse, along with 600 units of red sand.
This isn't
Oh,
the
that's useful.
information Samara needs,
Yeah.
but it does implicate the Volas.
Also, this comes into a problem. Isn't this the same place that has the bar that you just had the whole weapons merchant fiasco with?
Yep, as it says, as long as you have a permit to sell red sand. It's
Oh, I
okay.
know. I'm just saying, why would they be smuggling red sand back and forth? You really telling me no one here thought, you know, let's just pitch in and get one of us a permit, and that'll fix all this problem.
Basically, but nah, they gotta be major drug dealers. They gotta break the law because it's cool.
At least Mafia usually has an excuse for their criminal acts.
And these guys are supposed to be the major business tycoons of the universe.
So my question here is, what the fuck did they even do to him that makes him apparently so nuts? Because I know they
too much, I
hopped
guess.
him up on drugs, but that still seems kind of dumb.
At best, it just seems like the drugs right there, and he's just
Well, hey, I gotta take it back. So far, you are definitely killing more people as a renegade. I guess they finally fixed that fucking problem. Now they just have to fix you fucking lying to people.
Hear me?
Good luck with everything.
Wait, Earth Clan. You're just in time to witness my crowning achievement. The leader of the mercenaries is in the next room. I shall toss Wasea about like a rag doll.
This idiot is no challenge to anyone.
I will tear her apart. My biotics are unstoppable.
Wasea will tear you apart. Take a nap. You'll feel better.
Are you mad? I'm unstoppable. Feasting on her biotic-rich blood. But, Great Wind, Biotic God, what was I saying? I'm tired. You may be right. Yes, I'm tired. I'll nap. Destroy the universe later.
Useless.
You hit him so hard, you turned him into Garfield.
I've always wondered, what the hell, did I hit him? Or did I unplug something, maybe?
You tapped him and he fell over.
And that apparently made him super tired. Yeah, I always wondered on that right there myself. I was
work, but okay.
Yeah, I always felt that was messed up too.
Everything's gone to hell since we smuggled that filthy creature off-world. First a Justicar shows up. Now you.
Yeah, you should just kind of give the important information away.
Turning your head into a pulpy mass.
No, seriously. You have a chance to fix all of this and keep your business. And instead you just like, nah, fucking kill you.
It didn't even bother with the renegade right there to be like, it was like, hey, I'll make a deal with you.
Tell you what, her picking those objects up are giving me some stalker vibes. I've seen too many times the objects in front of me, like fucking gas tanks and such, just float up and shoot at me. Shit's like Vietnam flashbacks after it happens enough times. You've not thoroughly played Stalker until you've been killed by a jerry can. Not like it exploding. It wasn't even full of fuel. It just fucking flew up and hit you.
And just whacked you over the skull.
Repeatedly until it did enough damage to kill you.
And now I'm thinking of that, of the Resident Evil, no, of the Silent Hill, CE thing right there. Where it's like, I shall kill you with this plate, even though I picked up a chainsaw earlier. And just whacks it repeatedly.
I think what's more accurate is the the extremely slow killer with a completely ineffective weapon.
Sorry you wanted to find.
Should we head back to the police station and give her the name, or look around first?
Let's give her the name and keep moving.
Thank you for removing the Eclipse threat, Earth Clan. It will take them months to rebuild their organization.
or 5 minutes, depending on which planet you go to next.
When you were poking about, did you perhaps run across a shipping manifest that belongs to me?
You never know when something like this might come in handy.
If it might change your mind, Earth Clan, returning that manifest would be very profitable for you.
I'll give you 25 credits.
Her reward will be a pat on the back.
If you have something that'll encourage the Justicar to leave, show it to her.
I've got the name of the ship. Your fugitive left here 2 days ago on the AML Demeter.
Shepard, you impress me. You fulfilled your part of the bargain, and I will fulfill mine. I am ready to leave immediately, if that will satisfy your superiors, Detective. You're free to go, Justicar. It has been an honor having you in my station. And it's nice you didn't kill me, too.
Kills corrupt individuals.
Yep.
The Eclipse smuggled an Ardat Yakshi off-world. She's who you're really after, isn't she?
You continue to impress. Yes, I was here tracking the Ardat Yakshi. She is a dangerous criminal, and I will bring her to justice. After your mission is complete, of course.
The Normandy is
I'm glad the police officer there doesn't have any questions about any of this shit.
I know, right?
That I am never forced to choose between your orders and the code. By the code, I will serve you, Shepard. Your choices are my choices. Your morals are my morals. Your wishes are my code.
I wish you to jump off a cliff.
I never thought I'd see a Justicar swear an oath like that. If you make me do anything extremely dishonorable, I may need to kill you when I'm released from my oath.
So she follows it, even if it's dishonorable. So yeah, make her do something really fucking horrible, then tell her to jump off a cliff. She has to follow it, apparently.
Apparently, huh?
Honorable heroes. Shall we return to your ship?
I need to speak to the detective.
I like how the detective looks like what shit? What?
I can tell my granddaughters about meeting a Justicar, and you've just upped my chances of living long enough to have grandkids.
I have proof that Eclipse killed the Volus merchant.
Let's see what you got there. Interesting, but I can't verify it.
Have fucking voice telling you about the crime.
And any evidence he brings forward.
Oh, that fixes it. That's right. I forgot.
Yeah.
Justicars can just say, I vouch for it, and it's legit now.
Exactly.
And a human at that. But you came through. It's a shame this Elnora escaped. But I'll get her. At least you put her on the run. Okay, enough with all the congratulations. I've still got a spiraling crime rate.
I have proof that Pitney 4 smuggled in red sand and illegal weapons tech.
I'll send in some officers to arrest him and his cohorts. This is a big help, Shepard. I can't do much to thank you, but we do have a small discretionary bounty fund. Take this.
He's not going to show us how much you made.
Nope. If I had probably just said goodbye, then returned to everybody, yeah.
And we could have seen the 50 credits you got.
Yeah, but, yeah. I mean, look, he's welcoming her and everything, no problem.
Organization such as yours, that is high praise indeed.
Confused what you're saying, Kit. I mean,
Just
he was also welcoming Tally.
They're substantial.
We still don't know what we're
Not as much. I mean, he was like, hell, the hit with the AI and everything when all the Geth are basically AIs, even though
Indeed, you
not
know
true
that
AIs.
that one jab at her at the end of the conversation after she had already dragged him for being part of service like 3 times. Yeah, that was definitely justified by her attitude.
That is true. That is true.
And also, there's a difference in this introduction. For one thing, Samara walks through the doorway, whereas when you're doing the Tali one, Tali's already in the room, implying it's been a few minutes, which means we don't know completely whether or not he did try and shake her hand and she blew him off. I probably should have used different terminology, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. That is true.
Pretty sure Miranda and him are there for nearly everyone you bring on the ship to say hi to. So,
Basically, yeah. It's one or the other. Alright.
It's time for you to call it for the night anyway.
Yeah.
You've made absolutely no fucking progress.
I mean, we've made some progress, but not too much, yeah. Here. I'll do one of these this quick one right here.
I'd much rather you just call it for now.
I'm gonna do this quick. This won't take long. This won't take long since it's a planet mission. Oh, yeah, restrain me.
We've been spotted.
Go get them, Chica. Good girl.
That thing gave two shits.
At this point, you might as well just punch him.
Basically, that's what I'm thinking too. Get my
The only
melee one.
risk to a husk is that if there's like 4 or 5 of them surrounding you, then they might stun lock you to death. Otherwise, just fucking punch them.
What the fuck? There. It's like, yeah. For some reason, I wasn't punching it.
We've got trouble. Have that drone ready.
You need some punching practice anyway. Get that upper arm strength back. Next time, maybe you won't have to just blow a hole in a concrete slab.
It's like, maybe I could, it's like, maybe after some practice right there, I'll be able to punch a boulder.
Shepard, I detect a powerful alien signature deep within the mines. It appears the device is the source of the husks. It is likely that destroying it would stop them.
retreat for a second.
Got one. Combat drone away.
I might get the melee trophy as well, shit. From just this mission.
Gee, aren't you glad I suggested that? Punch it to the limits.
They should soften them up.
Jesus Christ. Enough of them?
Don't you know, Kit? They're infinite spawns. It's a joke, by the way.
And there's more I can hear.
You better fucking hurry then, huh?
There it is, Bruiser.
Power.
Yeah, screw you too, game.
It would probably be better. Hey Kit, did you know if you press L2 you can aim your weapon? It's very important. This game would be very difficult if you punched your way through it the entire time.
I wonder if that's
some bullshit I would do.
God damn. Look at all these damn ones.
So what are you even doing here? I'm not hearing any like impactful music that usually plays during a shit like this. And
I don't know. All
Yeah.
I know is there's this this Reaper thing right here.
You're supposed to be blowing it up.
I guess so.
Try shooting it. I meant the Reaper thing. You're welcome.
I wonder if
they were infinite spawns.
I wonder if. Yeah, it's just basically destroy the device. That's it. I wonder if they were quite, but yeah, if so, that's still very useful. That gave me my Bruiser trophy.
Okay.
Gonna add another one to Shockwave because that seems like actually a pretty useful move.
To agree to disagree on that one.
Alright. So we have completed one. We've completed 1 and 2's all trophies. Then all we gotta do is just finish up all the missions for
Commander, you've received a new
everybody
message
else and everything, all the side missions for the rest of the crew and the IFF, and then we're good for number 2 this game. So then we'll pick this up on Friday around 6 o'clock as usual for Mountain Time. We'll see everybody next time.